I'm going to do something a little bit different today. A bit the same, but I'm going to walk you through a bit more of what I'm doing today. So that there is just to help get these charcoal briquettes to kind of light. It works a little bit faster. I've used usually paper underneath. You get a lot of smoke from it. Not like the kind of smoke that you want for cooking, but it takes a little bit longer. That one gets some of the bottom coals going, and the rest will be going faster. You notice it's not full today. I don't need all of it. I might add a little bit more, but today, instead of just grilling something, I'm going to smoke something. So that means I'm going to be using this little box here. I guess I'm going to be in the sun for a part of this. And just doing a lower temperature, probably 225 for an hour, hour and a half for wings. So we'll see how that goes. Now, disclaimer before I go too much further, I'm no expert, and this is maybe my third time smoking wings, so there's a bit to this. Now, when you start to see the coals turning white like that, that's usually a pretty good indicator that they are all the way hot and ready to go in. Now, since I'm not grilling, I actually need to put these over here in this box. Now, you're going to have to continually add to that and add wood to that to create the smoke that you want. But for now, what we do is we need to deal with these little coals in here. I can grab that real quick without too much problem. That's okay. A little bit's not going to hurt us. We can close this up, scrape it for a second, but we need to let some heat. Unfortunately, it is warm outside, so we don't have too much of a problem. Once we get to our desired temp, we can kind of go from there. The way we're going to tell that is, I'm going to put it up here. I need a clip. I'll have to go get a clip here in a second, but I have this little probe thermometer, and I let that read off of, well, it doesn't want to turn on. So actually, we may just be doing it by feel and by our external thermometer. It's not as accurate as the digital ones. I'm going to see if I can figure out what's wrong with my digital one, but if we have to read it off of this, we'll be okay. And I'll be back in a bit. So when I smoke food, sometimes when I use different wood chips, I will soak the wood ahead of time. This kind of allows the wood to have more, I'm trying to think of the word I want, a little under the weather, allergies, is it kind of smolders a little bit better when the wood's wet, so it doesn't burn up as fast, and some people will say that it leaves some moisture in the grill itself. I don't know how much that's true. I've done wet and dry wood before, and I feel like I've had great success in both forms. So we're just going to get that wood going. We'll get some smoke here in a bit, and then we'll put the wings on. Okay, so we got some smoke going, so that's good. Our temperature is reading a little bit higher than the temperature I told you, but I also know that this one runs a little bit off from what the built-in thermometer says. This is my digital one. It's reading us in the 140s, 150s, so I know that it's not working. It's not just that I got it powered down finally, but it's not actually running. So let me just check. I don't have flames, I just got smoke, so that's good. We just want smoke. A lot of smoke. So we're going to start putting these wings on. Now, these are just like regular chicken wings. Some of these are a little bit small. I'm starting to regret maybe doing only 15. You can do more, you can fill up the whole grill. The further you get over to this side though, those are going to get done faster. So you want to keep them a little far away from the heat. Just get them over here on this far side. Let them get some smoke. Like I said, this is going to be a while, so even though they're cold right now, they're going to pick up some heat as we go. I mean, depending on how much smoke you want on them, you can do a half hour, hour, hour and a half, even up to 2 hours. I've seen these are a little bit small, so we probably don't need a full 2 hours, depending on how the smoke's going. But we could, silver skin there, missed. So those are on, and these are just seasoned with salt, pepper, a little bit of paprika and cayenne, mostly just for color. mean, it's going to add some flavor. Oh, now we do have flames. So I'm going to have to deal with that once I wash my hands. But we'll be right back. Okay, so our first half hour is done. These are looking pretty good. They've got some color on them. I'm going to go ahead and just look at some of these real quick, just turning them over. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn all of them. You don't really have to do this. I like to, just to make sure that we're getting good smoke on both. Really, it's going over on both sides, but as you can see, sometimes I feel like the bottom, just where like the grates are, they stay a little bit white. So I'm just going to get some smoke on the other side of these. And something I guess I didn't say earlier on is we will coat these in the sauce after. So a lot of the seasoning here is, it's going to give it a little bit of a bite, but you can really do kind of whatever you want. You could eat these dry, they'd be just fine. They don't need sauce, it would be good. And then something else that we have to do at the end is, after the smoke is on, we actually do have to finish them over really hot coals. Otherwise the skin tends to be kind of tough. And then when you kind of like, I don't want to say sear it or kind of char the outside a little bit, that kind of softens it up, or at least allows it to separate a lot easier. So we're going to do this another half hour and see where we go. Okay, so we're going into our fourth half hour. We got 3 half hours done, hour and a half in. I am putting just a little bit more on, but I think they're looking pretty good color-wise. So I've got my charcoal getting ready to go in so we can kind of finish them off, and we'll see how they turn out. So yeah, there is some smoke in there. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're just going to put these coals out real quick, and I can tell I definitely have too many coals for how much chicken I made. I guess just got a little ahead of myself on that. That happens sometimes. Charcoal's not too expensive, but these will definitely not take too long to finish. Just going to move the grates back over, and once we get this grill up to full temp again, we will move them over and put them on plates. Okay, so we got a good temp going. I'm just going to go ahead and start moving these over the heat. I'm not going to let them set too long. If there's any fat on these, it's going to drop through. And that could spark up some flames, but I think we're probably going to be okay. As I said, the skin's just a little bit tough after you smoke it, so it's not a bad idea just to kind of put them over high heat. And you can do this in the oven as well. Probably just a bit of a pyromaniac, and that's why I insist on doing it on the grill as well. Plus, if I do it inside, then I gotta put it on a pan, so that's more dishes. So, if anything else, I'm being frugal, saving for that. So we're just gonna close this up for a little bit, and we'll flip them, and then take them off. Okay, so these are looking good. These kind of crisped up a little faster than I thought they should, or would, but these are finishing well. We got some good toughness on there. It's not going to be like too tough, but it's going to be crisp, and so that'll come off well. So yeah, so I'm going to start pulling some of these off, and as I said, you can eat these as is. Put them in your favorite wing sauce or like a barbecue sauce, or make your own sauces. I've done like a kind of an Asian zing kind of thing, not the Buffalo Wild Wings one, but just like mixing some honey and some garlic chili paste. And those have turned out well. You can just use sriracha if you don't have the paste. Don't want to lose that one. So yeah, I think these turned out pretty well. I hope it was helpful. If you want to try this sometime, if you're able. Otherwise, enjoy cooking and have a good rest of your day. Bye.